Hello, Shabbat Shalom. I hope everyone's well. Today I want to just speak a little bit on and get your feedback on Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 through 30. Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Now, we don't normally think of a yoke and a burden being light, but we are talking about things, spiritual things. And I wanted to share some things that we discussed on a Skype meeting with some other brothers and sisters that I just really felt were really cool. So in this verse, there's something that we must do. We first have to come, and we also have to take. And when we do this, it says that we will find rest for our souls. The character of Jesus, it says he is gentle and humble in his heart. So his character is in his heart. And we also need to be compatible with him in our character, and become one with him is really a necessity. So our character is an attitude of our heart. This has something to do with bringing forth fruit, the fruit of the Spirit. We are to deal with one another in this way. Jesus' day, there was an extreme amount of burden on these people. Everyone has, a certain amount of a burden, and they have different burdens. But in those days, the burden was the Pharisaic law, and it was very heavy. And so their souls were very overburdened. So he dealt with them in gentleness, and he was very humble and very gentle. He speaks from that position to them. So when we speak to people, we need to keep our eyes on the cross and remember that we are desiring to save souls, because in heaven they rejoice over one soul that is saved. We need to remember not to take any position of lording over anyone, not telling people something, but speaking to them through loving kindness. And Jesus said, don't judge. Do not judge. We can trust God to reveal his truth to us and to others. We are all on the same journey. We have to keep this in mind. So let's be patient with one another. I also want to read a list of characteristics that I wrote down. A brother of ours shared some, and I just added a little bit to it, but they're similar. But the characters of Jesus that we can learn from him. He was selfless, completely self-nullified. He was utterly dependent upon the Father. He said, I do nothing on my own. I can do nothing on my own. That he depended upon the Father. He had no deviousness in him or hidden agendas. He gave complete freedom by not indoctrinating. He did not push religion, rituals, or have any call to them. He reasoned, stimulating man's intelligence by putting forward questions. He absolutely never displayed any pride. He was a king, but he became a servant. He was obedient to the Father 100%. Again, he was gentle and he was humble in his heart, as we just read. And he was full of the Holy Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. These are the things that we want to bring forth so we can learn from Jesus, and we will really just become one with him, which is really, really something amazing. So that's all I have to share today. I hope everyone enjoyed that, and that you would share anything additionally that comes to mind for you as you meditate and think on this. And until next time, I'll just say goodbye, and I bless you with life and peace.